So what happened last time? You guys finished the maze for the ice country. You're on the ice island. You're currently on the tuner terrain. You're finished the temple.
Yeah,
There was a challenge there.
Yeah, I found a way. We found a waylord covered in ice.
Yes. So you hear the Piston hear the mysterious voice on the wind, which others could not hear. He went out into this ice. Cookie decided to follow, and you guys found a whaler that was stuck in the ice. A female whaler with the name of which you named Wyona. Wyona? I think it's Wyona. Yeah, you just dug her out so that she can go back. You chose to send her to the ship. And the only thing she could tell you is that there's 3 other whalers who were pretty much convinced by the invaders to help them, since you destroyed their ships. So they're probably gonna use them to get off the island as soon as they get the magic. Nate's staying behind, deep in conversation with his gods. And I think that's and at the end, you guys got the choice to either make a base and stay for the night, so dig in the ground, or head back. And your guys chose to head back. It's like a 3-hour walk, and I think 1 hour in. And this is what Nate has been discussing. Well, Nate has been practicing to use the totem in case you were not in time back to the ship to place it, to save some people of the gong the invaders have. And this gong is now going off. You guys hear this ringing sound in your ears, and it's almost coming from everywhere. And you know that this is like a brainwashing gong, and it's trying to brainwash everyone. So Nate, I want you to roll focus, and this is a very important roll.
Oh, no pressure.
I want you to roll your best stat.
Alright, best I've ever done. Are we ready? So best I've ever done.
So yes,
They're still pretty good.
Roll, you can choose 5 Pokemon to not be mind controlled. There's 3, there's some few safe spots. So the city on the water is safe. The graveyard, like, that's safe. The spire, the needle, but you probably wanted to choose. So everything that's like underground or on the sea is safe. The chosen champions are not safe. Like Nate's currently under a dome, so everyone under the dome on the ice village is safe. They're heading back at this point.
Oh, so this is a pretty much entire island affecting.
All the islands are affected by this, and you guys can help him choose which 5, because you do bond at this point. I'm guessing 2 of them are Piston and Cookie. It doesn't have to be. How this works, and you guys know this, for the mind control, they're basically under control of the big enemy guy. But if you get into unconscious states, they will lose the mind control. So if you defeat them, that's like a free. So yeah, if you choose Piston and Cookie, which you probably do, there's 3 left.
Can I choose Chubchu as well? Because I love him.
Maybe discuss about this, because you know what the bad guys want, right? Just to remember, you guys, they need a chosen.
It's gotta be the captain and the waylord.
I'm actually throwing my vote in for that fucking Greninja.
Greninja's safe, because he's under the dome.
Oh, okay, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't forget,
it's gotta be the Captain Rose Raid.
I'm like 2 points I want to mention here. 1, the people you choose, most of them are probably surrounded with people who are going to give you mind control.
Oh yeah, we don't want a zombie apocalypse moment here where we just free everyone and then they get eaten.
Second thing is,
yeah, it's like that scene in Adventure Time where Finn cures Jake of the virus and then he just gets bitten again. It just turns back into a zombie.
Second thing is, the bad guy is probably doing this to get to a chosen champion. Like, that's what they need to open the gate. There's currently three others where you're aware of. I'm saying that Bobby. Let's say Bobby's at Nate, so he's safe. Like he's in Nate's bag. You guys know that. But there's still two others out there.
Oh, we got Gary and
yeah. I'm gonna say we have to probably protect Gary and
Love Vista. I can't remember his name.
His name was Roger.
Begins with an R. Ronald. No.
Roger.
Roger.
But he's not. I always forget about the evolution of Professor. He also evolved.
Was there any other
So
champions that I'm blanking on?
There is a chosen champion of water, but you don't know who it is yet.
All right.
Okay, so we can't save him or her.
Unless we randomly guess who it is.
So yeah, you have because of your role, you have one. If you choose to change it, you have one left.
Let's grab that ho-ho.
That's
Ho-Ho's
not
probably
bad.
safe.
Yeah.
Ho-Ho is far off. He's not on the island.
That's who we thought.
We could get the captain and just try and like knock out everybody else on the ship.
Like,
It's one versus
question is,
everyone,
do you
though.
think the captain is effective enough to get away? Captain.
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, we can knock out the captain and then like revive him.
Her.
We
Or her.
could
Yeah,
take
the
on the
captain
whole
goes in.
ship ourselves.
No, that's why we saved the Waylord.
You know, Cindy might actually be smart enough to get away from everyone, and like, she is the like techie person. So
Do we have the vehicle?
What do you remind of Cindy, guys? Because that's a good point you mentioned. Where is Cindy currently? Just so you guys.
Is she in the bunker? Or is she on the ship? I cannot remember. It's been ages since I talked to her.
She brought you guys here, and she's waiting near the sea to bring you guys back.
That's a point. We might not. Oh no, because we can just punch her in the face.
well, I'm just like, okay, how many people do we need to punch in the face? Like,
Quite a few. There's a lot on that boat.
Well, that's the thing, right? If you guys get the gong, like currently your mission is probably to get the other chosen champions back together, and or head to the water. Either get the chosen champions back together first, or head to the water. Well,
do we have any bad guys that we face turned?
Yeah, most of the bad guys, you like the mercenaries almost already are on your side. Most of the unarmed, except for the main leader, the father of the guy, he escaped. But most of the unarmed, most of the mercenaries are on your side right now. But they're on the ship.
Yeah.
As well.
What about that hound door?
Yeah, so the Hound door is on your side. The Houndoom isn't.
I mean, the hound door might be useful. He was a boss, so. I'm just thinking of like the meta terms, like.
Who's the strongest?
Yeah.
Well, if you go for strongest, I can help you guys a bit there. So, if you look who's left, I'm thinking like some of them are underground, so they're safe. So who should be the strongest? That is probably, where's his name? That's probably Buford. To remember you guys, because we haven't seen Buford was the Palpitoad who was training Barney, Snow, and Scraggy. So he was their trainer.
Yes, I remember. We never got to fight him, did we? That we fought everyone else.
Yep. He was
Yeah.
the strongest at that point, so I guess he's still the... He's probably evolved by now, so he's probably not a Palpitoad anymore. As well. Yeah, he's probably the strongest because he was the fighter guy. Who else you guys can think of who's strong in fighting? Is Minnie, the Glameow, who also probably evolved at this point.
Oh, I actually, yeah, her, because Cookie, I'm shipping her and Cookie.
Yeah, knowing her, she's probably like separate. She's probably only with what's the panda Pokemon called? I don't know. But yeah, she's probably
Panjam?
the Panja. She's probably like pretty alone just with him, and she can beat him. That's like. So that actually would be a good choice as well. Is there someone else?
I'm just like, oh, that skunk escaped, right? The skunk tank.
No, you guys arrested him. He's on your ship.
Yeah. He's in the brig.
He's in the brig together with the Lord Lixton, the Licky.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like he was really strong, and we might like.
Yeah, but you didn't like. If you change him in the mind control, he will still be against you guys. Like.
So as long as he's in the brig, as long as the mind control doesn't give him superpowers, we're good.
Well, like everyone on the ship who's next to the brig is probably mind controlled. So if the guy's like wants to free him, he probably doesn't. He's like, oh, I have enough Pokemon currently. He's like, yeah, leave that. So
I mean, like this is the perfect time for a redemption arc.
I'm thinking, yeah, there's still the Onyx, who's maybe she is in the Steelix. Who's there? The Wailord you guys just saved. Thinking, is there anybody else who's interesting? No, the Pokemon for the Fire Owl are not that interesting to you. So yeah, it's either probably Minnie, the Wailord, or Captain, or Buford. I think you can get to those four. Or Scraggy. Scraggy is also decent.
Oh yeah, Scraggy.
Like Barney, Snow, and Scraggy should all three are.
Oh man, it's the hardest choice I've ever had to make.
Yeah, I know. It's.
I love all of them.
Like there is a chance that you know, if you free one, that they're gonna free others. Like it's not like, oh, he's just gonna stand there and do nothing. You guys do know that Roger and what's his name? Roger and Gary.
Gary.
They're probably on the ship right now.
Oh, okay, so they have a little bit of a fighting chance then.
So they probably would try to save a few before they flee, but probably, yeah. So who's on the ship as well from the choice you just said? Well, the Wailord is on his way. It's not there yet. There's
So
Buford should be close, Barney should be close, so Scraggy should be close, and Minnie is not close. She's on mission, and the captain is close as well.
All right, so. We should probably pick someone on the ship then to help out. That way it's at least 3 of them and not 2 of them.
However...
Buford's on the ship, right?
Yeah.
And he was the Polytoad.
Yeah, let me check what's the evolution of Polytoad, because he probably...
It's Seismitoad.
Yeah, that's like a fully evolved thing, so that's probably the best like option. And he was stronger than us, like, when we started out, so...
Yep. Well, yeah, you guys leveled faster. But Scraggy's probably, like, 10 levels. He's probably at a similar level as you guys. Maybe
okay,
like
then
2 levels.
probably Scraggy would be the best choice, then.
We just sort of have to make sure that Wailord doesn't do much damage then, because that Wailord probably could do a fuck ton of damage to the ship itself, more than the people.
Yeah, but he probably won't. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, he owns the ship at this point. Like, why would he?
Yeah,
Well, it's
like.
mind controlled, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but so is everyone else on the ship. That, as far as he knows, so.
at the time the Wailord gets there, the guys you save are probably already gone. Like they're not gonna stay around on a ship full of mindless, bad guy enemies.
Mhm.
So
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so I
taking
vote-
Scraggy.
Buford or Scraggy?
Scraggy.
Scraggy. 2 votes for Scraggy.
Mhm. Yeah, Scraggy.
Sure. So
This is his arc. Scraggy's gonna be the Usopp of the group.
like so for this mind control, like you guys have like for Nate, that's another power, Nate. Let's go to the things you got before I forget here. So yeah, your mini Nates get stronger. You can now do attacks through your mini Nates. Guys, what level are you at? Because I think Nate's also got a few levels.
Let me see here. I am around 52.
Yeah, I think as well. So you're also 52, Nate. For the rest, let me check. So your mini Nates, that's mostly the power from being your electric champion, but you also have another item, which is the helping orb. So the teleport you have on the helping orb can not also
Yeah, I'm 52 too.
teleport allies and yourself, but now you're able to switch your ally with either an enemy or another ally. So you can switch.
Oh,
them.
sick.
And it also gets the 8 attack kinesis 2 times, and I put that on the sheet. Kinesis is similar to teleport as a protection attack, but it's less effective. But yeah, if your teleport runs out, you can use kinesis too. I think it's lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what you can do now is your focus is just better, just for myself. So
Yeah.
you can pinpoint better. You can get better, range on telepathy with these guys. So yeah, so all of you guys there's a second that you're all connected. So you hear the other chosen champions. So Roger sends something like the sun is setting. Let me see. So Gary just sends like, what's happening? And Roger just sends. I mean, Scraggy's like, Scraggy's ready. That's what you get before you.
Yes, Scraggy. Yes.
I think you got Scraggy confused with Makahika.
No, because Scraggy is just. He just mentioned himself in the third person. But he's like hype and scratchy voice, like, yeah, let's do this, guys. Scraggy's ready. Like I think I always mention him like talking third person. But he's also.
I was gonna say that picture I sent now just is more appropriate.
Yes and no, because he did. Is this a false version of Scraggy? Maybe of your picture.
I don't know. I thought he evolved.
Yeah, Scraggy did evolve, but I'm just looking. Yeah, the picture is the evolved version. Because the hair thing is different.
Yeah, it's.
Let me see.
We should really be calling him Scraffy now, but.
Scrafty.
Yeah, but
Do we
his
actually have a
name is Scraggy, so.
Yeah.
Like the Makuhita did change, like what he said, but his name is Chef, so. But he still has the rainbow suspenders, but he got that big hammer. It's also a thing he grabbed. Like he has a big hammer he bought with the money he got with you guys.
Yeah, I think we chose right. He has items on him.
Yeah, he's like one of the only. He just wanted to look badass.
I mean, that's the main reason I voted for him.
So yeah, you guys. I think after an hour, you guys are back together. Most of the people on the ice island are not turned because they were under the magic protection dome. There's some. I think there were the Glacians. Is it Glacians, ladies? The guys you fought. Let me check that from here.
I was gonna say Glaceon's what I can turn into now.
Ladies, yeah. There's some of the Glacians like flying around mind control because they were on control. the other Glalie and other Pokemon on Dome are taking them out. They're worrying about those guys. So what are you guys doing? Heading towards Cindy? Probably.
Yeah.
She's still there. Okay, yeah. So you guys head off towards Cindy. So yeah, you have Bobby in your guys' pocket. You have the blue
The
flame.
fast,
You guys have enough. You don't have to worry about the cold like at all. Most of the Pokemon here lived under the dome, except for like some of the Glalie and the Avalogs. There's no trouble on the way to Cindy. Yeah, when you get to the spot where you dropped Cindy, there's no one inside.
Okay.
Nate, roll a focus.
Can do.
If Cookie is I don't know what form are you in, Cookie?
I think I'm a Flareon since that was the last one I changed to.
Yeah. You do sense Cindy nearby. With your 20. I would say yeah. She's right in front of you underneath the water.
Underneath the water? Uh-oh.
Yep.
She has a submarine, remember?
Oh yeah. I remember. Can I try and communicate with Sydney through focus?
Yes, you can communicate with Cindy, not Sydney.
Because I'm a friend called Sydney, that's why. Yeah, I'm going to try and communicate with Cindy.
Yes.
Just ask where she is. Are you okay, Cindy? It's me, Nathaniel.
She's like, good to see you, Nate.
Hi. Yes, I am
alright.
Person. How are you?
There is no Cindy.
She's
There's
like,
only
I'm
Zero.
alright, but you won't. And at that point, like, she uses the thrusters and the machine flies out of the water. You guys get like splashed over with a very cold wave of water. She presses a button and like all things of like flares start shooting at you. She never puts like real weapons on this thing, so it's just flares flying at you guys. What do you do? Let's do a quick turn order.
Alright.
Just to know you the three of guys when you go, and she will probably be lost. At this point, there's no way she's faster than most of you guys.
Oh, shoot. My thingy fucked up. Let me refresh.
I want to check. Did I do Cindy with an S or a C?
I think it's with a C, because it's like Cyndaquil.
I think I used an S because it's Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy's funker, sort of an S on here, so.
Let me check if I put it somewhere. Yeah, I think it's with an S. I think that's what
Oops.
I did.
I need to click my token.
Oh shit, I want to move. I'll do it later.
You learn to move.
I'll future sight.
Oh man, and that plays two guys who have future sight. Would be much.
Which means I'm definitely taking the future sight.
Yeah, that thing is strong as shit. Check here. Cindy is currently at Q-Alpha. She is not strong. Okay, so for Piston, what's Piston speed?
My speed. Let me look at it real second.
I think you can
Something
roll.
else. My speed is 3.
3? I mean, roll for your initiative. It's not like.
Where is it? There.
There we go.
Oh, it's 5.
Okay, then Cindy's probably faster than you. Let me check. Yeah, she has 9. Did he have 5 as well? Yeah, like. Yeah, let's go to it. So she flies up a bit out of the water. You can splash. Also, kind of flares are shooting off the vehicle just to keep you guys at a bit of a distance from the vehicle. Cookie, you're up.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Is the vehicle, like, I don't know the resistances for the vehicle.
The vehicle is, at this point, she built good enough armor on this thing to. If you do an attack on it, it's probably not gonna damage it, but it will, like, because it's in the air, it will control, you know, maybe like scatter out. But you probably want to attack, try to get higher to the top. I would say it's like 3 to 4 meters in the air, so that would be 15, 14 feet.
Okay.
Wait. No, that would be 10 to 11 feet.
I am the wrong character for this.
Well, there's some text like, I think Future Sight is not a, like, is that a distance thing?
I think Future Sight has a distance at.
Because you have now the time to change, right? She's not attacking you right now. It takes until her.
Yeah. Alright, so she's in the air.
Like,
right
you can
now.
easily jump that with your boots, probably.
Who has a range of 10?
Because it's like 3-4 meters in the air, but I think your shoes, like, if you have high jump, let me check your high jump. But I think with your shoes it was like doubled, so.
Oh, okay, I didn't know my jump was doubled.
I think it was, right? I think the jump for the shoes was doubled. At least the long jump, I know, so I think high jump as well. Let me check it out, it's somewhere here.
Well, I mean, like, that still changes my, like, I think that's my high jump is 1, so.
Is your high jump? Oh, that's pretty low. Yeah.
I'm basically a dog here. I don't know what you expect for, like, Olympic style jumping.
That's true. Get a point there. Oh yeah, it's not mentioned on the Pokédex sheets. Oh, jump is a half, so maybe it's like, yeah. So yeah, you can't jump high enough at this point.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of actually. Would you guys mind at all if I start pelting you with ice accidentally?
I'll shield myself with my helmet.
Alright. I'm thinking of changing to my Glaceon form.
Nice.
So let me
Awesome.
fix that. That's going to change my speed, I think. So slightly faster.
You can go again. No, that's not how it works. Okay, so are you moving closer or trying to? Are you gonna move?
Yeah, I'll move closer.
You move a bit closer. Yeah. Well, yeah, we can use this map because there's already a vehicle near the beach. Great.
Yeah.
Nate.
Let's say I'm under her right now.
Okay. Nate.
Nate.
Callum.
Oh, sorry. I'm just reading.
Just reading his text.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm far away from that enough, but also not too far away, and go for a lucky chant.
Yes, lucky chant.
What was a crit lucky chant do?
Yeah, that's lucky chant, right? It negates the critical hit. I'm sorry, it's just so.
Oh man.
That's what it does.
You're not wrong. There we go.
Check what Cindy does. There we go. She will use Defense Girl, and she hits a button on the ship. Yeah, she's electrifying the outside of the craft. So if you touch it, then you get a shock.
All right.
Let me see. Defense Girl does. Like rejects 0, so I don't have to. Yep. That's all it does. Okay. Dustin. It's your turn.
Ah, okay. What's going on?
So the ship is in the air.
I was paying attention. I was reading something.
So the ship is in the air. She's using mainly now defensive actions to prepare to attack you guys.
Oh, we're fighting Rose Raid?
Cindy. How long have you been reading?
A lot. Okay, so we're fighting the Cindy's. Like, what is Cindy?
A Cyndaquil. She's in a giant robot.
She is a
I
Quilava.
thought she was a Quilava now.
Yeah, she's a Quilava.
Yeah, and she's in a robot. All right, I'm gonna.
She's in the vehicle 3 meters in the air.
All right, I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm gonna slam dunk the robot with Brick Break.
Sure, go ahead, roll Brick Break. Roll that Brick Break. So AC 10, yeah, that hits. So yeah, you hit the ship and it just twists over. Let me see if she can hold on.
Is that the thing that knocks him down, or?
No, that's.
Can you make the Mega Evolve me like the me now? Or can I just put it on? There you go.
I was gonna say, how do you actually make it to her? Because she's like 10 in the air.
I can fly.
You can fly.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So for her, let me check her. Probably acrobatics for this one.
That's so dumb.
Hey, no, she's with 2 zeros. No, she falls out of the ship. The ship drops in the water. It does angle itself correctly, so it doesn't like sink. It just keeps floating. But yeah, she falls in the water.
Yay.
Damaging her. You also get like 1 or 2 electric damage from attacking the ship because it was electrified. Oh, she's in the water with the electricity. The electricity shuts off after like shocking her as well. So yeah, she has already taken like 30 damage from hitting the water and getting electrified.
Nice.
Next up is Cookie.
Alright, I'm just quickly setting something up here because I forgot to do it last time. Ah, do your thing. Now we see it's a status. I am basically going to make it hail.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I'm not gonna take damage on your guys' turn because you can easily beat her. It will just take longer. So there's no way she's gonna beat you while she's not out of the vehicle. So yeah, she gets some damage from the hill. Oh, Nick.
I'm gonna use psychic to try and get her out of the water. And away from her machine.
Yeah, so she's next. The machine is like long sail. She has no swimming speed to get to the machine. Do you want to use psychic to get her like onto the beach?
Yes.
Okay, use psychic.
Uh.
Well, I don't want to be a long fight. I will say like we'll just you get her out of the water. Let's do it quickly. You guys, you know.
Even if it doesn't do any damage, it's fine. I just want her out of the water.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm not gonna drag this one out. I'll say like there's a mega like you're 52, she's level 30. You softly get her into the unconscious mode, heal her up. Who gets in the water and gets the vehicle out of, or else it will just float off.
I can swim. I can do it.
Sure. Hey, you can fly, so and you drag it back to the beach. Yeah, let's go to where Cindy awakes here. Like, she's like, guys, like, how long does do you stay Mega Evolve? Like, how does this?
I can dispel it. I can change into this form in and out at will.
Why wouldn't the Pokemon stay that way then? Just forever?
I would call it like Digimon rules where you get tired.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So yeah, it takes a while for it to heal up.
Like, it's actually canon that Pokemon who go into Mega Evolution, like, go a bit mad. Like, they go crazy.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Like,
so yeah,
let
she
me
wakes up.
let me read you some Mega Pokemon Dex entries.
And she goes like, "Hey, wait, did she meet Piston at this point?" Yeah,
she
you
must
guys went
have.
to the
'Cause-
ship, right? Yeah, you went to the ship.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Piston must have right. And Cookie, new form. Wait,
Yep.
why am I laying on the ground?
There
You're
was
brainwashed.
a gong that made everyone mind controlled.
When you mention it, let me roll focus on her, just to see if she remembers anything.
Just to see if she goes back to attacking you.
13. She's like, yeah, that sound, the ringing, and then I was on my way to defeat you guys. Where? She looks. Where's the vehicle? Oh, the vehicle's over there. Sure. My
Alright,
baby's
I got
still
some
okay.
up. Alright, hang on. I'm going to read a couple, then I'm going to go to the bathroom. Alright, so, for Mega Alakazam, its muscles basically atrophy, and because it has basically evolved dedicated all to its brain. Its limbs are useless.
Oh my god. Aw, I feel bad for Alakazam now.
For Gyarados, its mega evolution also affects its brain, leaving no other function except its destructive instinct to burn everything to cinders.
Pokemon is a kid's game, everyone.
Yeah. Glalie is one of my favorite. Excess energy from Mega Evolutions have spilled out from its mouth, breaking its jaw. It spews endless blizzards.
Why would anybody want to Mega Evolve? It sounds like the worst. Trainers, stop Mega Evolving your Pokemon. That's torturing them. Okay, yes.
Team Plasma was right.
Alright, Gengar's is raw as hell. Gengar's relationships are warped. It has no interest in opponents unless it sees them as prey.
I'm probably not
Christ.
gonna do that to Gary. Okay, so
I'm
yeah.
just like, I'm glad I didn't choose anything that mega evolves.
You get Cindy back up to speed. She's like, "Oh shit! Then we should head like immediately to the ship. Everybody, jump on!" And she jumps into the vehicle.
All right,
So just
I
hop
will.
in.
Mhm.
So yeah, she used the flying mode on the thing. Like there's enough fuel with her own lava fire to power that one. Leads back because she's in a hurry. So it takes off. It's
Okay, I'm gonna go to the
about,
bathroom real quick. Be right back.
yeah. In the flying mode, it's like two hours to get there. You do, however, pass the Waylord on your way there. You see her swimming underneath, heading. Well, she still needs to like swim like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And she has a long way to go to get to the ship or to the island.
Mhm.
Do you guys want to take her out?
We should.
Probably.
I'm like,
Yeah.
can I solo this boss?
Well, basically, I'm gonna just let you guys take her out, but it will take time. That's the only time.
Yeah.
Like doing this will take time. It may have other results later.
Is
That is true. There is a lot of people on that ship right now.
there like a airlock thing in the ship? Like, can I just torpedo myself out?
Well, you can just jump. You get enough
Yeah,
speed,
I just
you're
if
flying.
we're underwater, I'm just
No,
okay.
you're
I thought
flying.
we're-
You're
okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump out as a Vaporeon because I would take no damage from water type attacks, and I have a shell bell. So
yeah. So yeah, you guys work together to take her out.
I was gonna say I could solo this probably.
Well, she's pretty like she's like a level like 45. Like I would say Piston doesn't stay out of a fight. It's up to Piston who's at the toilet, but I don't think he's gonna sit one up.
Alright.
So yeah, you guys take this one out. Similar happens to Cindy. It takes a while for her to heal up. She gets back to conscience. She asks what happened. You guys explain. What do you say to her? Like, what do you want her to do? Because she first said go to the ships, which might be. You can just say like hide, and like Nate can call her if needed.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Okay.
Oh, Waylord, I'll call you off on Skype. It's all good.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that what happens. You guys head back off. Let me quickly write it down what you chose to do. So you guys saved Scraggy and you saved Wyona. There we go. Yeah, so you head off. Like you don't even you begin to see the island, but you're not like near to the ship. It takes like another like 20 minutes. But you already see a like a big fire butterfly, which is named what's his name again?
Roger?
Yeah, you see Roger. You see he's carrying Scraggy, and next to him is hovering is your. Well, no, you don't see Gary anywhere.
Well, I mean, when's the case for that?
So yeah, do you head off towards Scraggy and Roger?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, I
probably
guess so.
best.
That'd be the best course of action.
Yeah, so yeah, they're like they see you, like they fly off towards you, drop Scraggy in the vehicle. Of course, Scraggy, who currently is a Scrafty, which is like such a worse name than Scraggy. With his Scrafty, he is instead of the rainbow suspenders, he is now more one-sided, like crossed around his chest, with the big hammer on his back, being held in place. He's probably wearing a helmet or something similar. He's like, guys, it's madness out there. Did the same thing happen where you guys were?
We were
Sort of.
I'm
we
back.
were mostly under the ice, so it wasn't as effective.
Like, Scraggy's brain is probably too strong for what happened, because Scraggy wasn't changed at all. It's the same for Roger, for Gary, and we knocked a few out when we got them. We saw that he came back as well. Let me roll for how many they saved.
2. They saved 2.
Yep. The people who they saved, I will say it's Chef, the Hariyama. And I would say they would have saved, in this case, Alfred, which is the Golduck. So they took a small boat to the beach and tried to see what they can do there. It's like it was many. Everything was many. Luckily, some of us could escape. But we went out searching for you. There was no sense for us to go to the beach.
Yeah.
We're here to assist now. Where do you need us?
Well, Scraggy and Roger are here to help you guys. It's, you guys probably know what to do, right? What's the next step?
Alright.
So yeah, you guys have two choices. It's like bring chosen champions together, or go to the water sanctuary, which you know is somewhere beneath the sanctuary. Going back to the ghost place again.
Or split up and do both.
Or split up and do both. Because, as you guys know right now, like most of the chosen champions are here, Gary's not here. Or at least you don't see him. Maybe he's invisible.
Yeah.
That's of course something he sometimes
Out of all the, I'm just looking at the Mega Evolution Dex entries, and out of all of them, like Mega Slowbros seems like perfectly fine, because of course, it's apparently perfectly fine with the shelter on its tail Mega Evolving and just sort of swallowing it whole. And even in one Dex entry from Ultramoon says that having been swallowed by the shoulder, it now has an iron defense. It's pretty comfortable in there too.
At least he's happy.
And it also has stated multiple times that the Mega Evolution does not affect the Slowbro in any way.
but it can't walk anymore. So it doesn't have any back legs anymore.
Poor guy.
No, he's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sure.
He's perfectly okay with it.
So yeah, you guys have to make a choice. Either head towards the water sanctuary or get Gary.
I'll ask if he's seen Gary, because...
Are you asking Roger or asking Roger? Just so.
I'll ask Greggy, because...
Yeah, like Roger just flying around looking at. Well, the sun has. Let me see. No, the sun is up. But you guys, the sun is currently like, just risen. So he's looking at the sun like, oh, what's this? So he goes, yeah, Gary. Yeah, he was fighting with us and, trying to save his dad. But, there were too many of us, and I don't know. He seemed in shock. Like I don't know. you seem traumatized. Scraggy doesn't know if it's what's happening or there's something else going on as well. And he just went off when we head out. He just went towards the island. Scraggy doesn't know why.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is worrisome.
Different Gary.
Like Scraggy goes like, Scraggy knows Gary a bit. He knows he sometimes mentioned using to be a cleffa. Scraggy got confused by that. Like, is there anything you guys know about Gary that might cause this?
I know little of this Gary character. But something tells
Did
me.
we ever?
Something
find-
tells me I should smell him later.
Did we ever find his body or whatever?
His body was still protected by a meditate, the evolution of meditate, in a secret spot on the island. But remember, almost everyone is mind controlled right now.
Oh, so he might be going to
Meta
protect his body, so. Shoot. Alright.
They should have hard decisions.
Yeah.
Because I love Gary, but we need to get the final champion, don't we?
Is Gary a champion?
Yeah, he's
Yep.
the champion of darkness.
And he's a prime target.
So normally there's they started with 4 chosen champions, which were let me check, ice, water, fire. Am I forgetting one? Ice, water, fire,
Electric.
Heart.
electricity. Thank you. So they did also in the past they made a chosen champion of darkness, which was the Chandler evolution latest form, I think. But he made Gary also a chosen champion of darkness. So yeah, that is like one extra. And now there's also the chosen champion of air, which is you.
Me.
But you're the first.
Mm-hmm.
There's never been.
This is a bad idea, but I legit think we should split up.
We're an odd number though.
Yeah, I know. I have my heal bell, and I can
That's
change
fine.
into almost every type. So
Right? Yeah.
Alright. Should the captain go with you?
The captain is still mind controlled on the ship. Well, there's 6 of you if you count Cindy currently.
yeah, okay, I can
7
travel.
if you count Bobby. Still. Hey, Rock.
Yeah, I could probably just travel with the NPCs, and you guys can go save Gary.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, so if we go save Gary,
Yeah, then I'll head to the water temple and
Sure.
do the Legend of Zelda-ish puzzles.
Yeah, it's like the similar temples you guys been, just more hidden than the others.
Here's the one I was looking for. Sorry to interrupt, but this one's for Mega Scizor, and it's a really good reason why I, a Steel type, shouldn't be in Mega Evolution for so long. Because for Mega Scizor, it stores the excess energy from Mega Evolution, so after a long time passes, its body starts to melt.
oh god,
So yeah, you're currently not mega evolved anymore.
Yes.
you don't
This is
get
why
it.
I have an off switch. Off switches are very important.
Oopsie.
Like you blame evil geniuses for putting off switches on their doomsday devices, but this is exactly why.
Yep. That's why you get that stuff there. do this one. So
That's cute. I like that one with Xatu. That's cute.
yeah, man. Let me quickly put it on screen because that's similar to what it probably like was if you're.
Oh god, I can't view it. My Skype's glitched out.
Yeah, I'll send it in the Roll20 then.
It's actually
Because as a Xatu, you should probably see that.
Oh my god, it's like my tribe from before.
Yeah. So
Saves.
yeah, you guys decide to split up. I'm just deciding which way to go for. Like, okay, what's let's go with Nate and Piston. What's your guys' plan? You can both fly, which is very helpful.
Yeah, I guess it's just to save Gary.
Yeah, so I guess we should just head to his body. No, I'm gonna see if I can focus him.
Yeah, sure. Try focus.
Where's my roll page?
You.
That's better than before.
You guys are taking Bobby, by the way.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
I just love Glalie Mega Evolution descriptions. Like, its other one is envelops prey in its mouth, freezing them instantly, but its jaw is dislocated, so it can't eat them.
Christ. Glenn lives a sad life.
Okay, so you're focusing on Gary, which is it's easier to find him with everything being mind controlled. There is like a certain like similar minds being to most of the Pokemon. So there's some who are setting off, which is the people around you, which is Chef, which is Alfred. You also detect at least the thoughts of Gary. What you get, he's sad. He's very depressed. He's like, everything's over. I got my father, I got my mother, and my body's gone. It's over. Do another focus for me.
We're too late.
Whoa, that's a great one. So yeah, you can see through his eyes for a moment. You see this small house. You see him looking. You see some tears coming. You see some watering eyes through his watering eyes. You see him looking at a picture of his parents, which is maybe like their marriage or drawing or sketch. You look around and you see a house which is made for Clefairies. There's some collection of stones and rocks in there. So you know he's at his parents' house, which is somewhere near the mountain. You have an idea. You know that it's in this general direction, like northeast of the mountain. Somewhere is this house. So yeah, you guys head off towards that spot.
Oh yes, as quick as I can.
Yeah. So for the other guys, you are heading towards the graveyard. Let me quickly check my notes here. Where is it? I was just searching because I did name the graveyard. Like, you have the graveyard and you have the spot beneath the graveyard, which is actually where you're going. I'm just checking if I have the name of that place somewhere. Nope. I can probably find it at some point. No, it's not the time. So you use the Cindy's flying vehicle to get there. You get there real fast. When you get there, you do look underneath and you see an onyx, there, and a dolphin, running around there.
A Don fan?
Don fan, yeah. Thanks.
An elephant.
It's an elephant graveyard.
Mm.
Yeah, but you know who these are. You have met them
Yeah.
before. It's only, and I don't know. And there was a Cubone, I think, so there's probably still a Cubone.
Yeah.
Let me check. Not the best.
Oh man, that would have been a fun Pokemon to be a Cubone. Alright.
I have the name somewhere, but somewhere on my PC, another mine. That's when I still took digital notes instead of manual notes. See.
Alright.
They used to never go into the gate, to the shed. Yeah, well, the dark underneath. They would never go there, so you're not sure if they would now. So you could go like running in and see if they follow, or you could fight them. Like you guys can beat these guys. Like it's again,
Yeah.
it's a time thing and not a like would we win kind of thing.
This is me and the NBCs, right?
Yeah, it's you, it's Scraggy, it's Roger and Cindy, right? I think those are the 4. Yeah.
Alright, so... So, the water temple's by the graveyard?
You know you need to go like beneath again. Like beneath there was this you first went into like all these ghost Pokemon. There were the Litwicks, and then you got to the mansion where the Chandler was. It's somewhere down there, but you never found it before.
Might be better just to ignore these guys, because I think it's safe underground from what we learned. So,
Oh, good. Houndoom Doom also melts because of Mega Evolution.
So, yeah,
sorry, I keep interrupting. It's just like these are just so fascinating.
So yeah, you decide to run in.
Yeah.
They attack you as soon as you get close, but you're managed to. I would say you get drop the vehicle and go on foot. By the way, I don't think the vehicle will fit like in the hole.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
run in, and they don't follow. They just keep standing in front of the underground. They're not going in.
What
You don't know
shitty
why.
guards.
You don't know why if it's still like their original thing, like we never go in, or if there's some kind of protection, or if it's just because of the gong. You don't know why they don't follow. It's not. It's like, wait, are we going here? Scraggy doesn't like ghosts. Probably lots of my family still haunting this place. Like for him, his family is buried here, similar.
Yeah, I just kind of find it ironic that the dark type doesn't like ghosts.
It's not for Cindy. Cindy is not from this island. Scraggy is.
Oh, Cindy, I heard Scraggy, sorry.
Yeah, no, correct. Scraggy is like afraid because he's from this island, so his family is buried here. This is like where their dads come. There's the afterlife. For him, it's like a very like as a kid, it's like told like don't go there, don't go in there.
Yeah.
For the others,
Okay, Cookie's
going.
gonna. Yeah, Cookie's gonna change into his Umbreon form and say, "All right, if you don't want to go in, you can stay and guard the way in case of other Pokemon."
Scraggy like takes a moment, like you guys walk off. He's like, Scraggy will go with you. He's the most courageous of the whole island. Scraggy will go. Scraggy will walk in front. You guys have his back.
All right, I have your back.
Brave little soul.
So yeah, at this point, for Piston and Nate, you're probably around here-ish, so you're getting closer. You're not there yet, but are you going through this? sideways from the mountain, like going around, or going on over the top? Because it's very easy to go over the top.
Gotta go through the mines of Moria.
So you can go like to the side, or you can just go over the mountain. Like over the mountain is probably slower because you gotta get heights, but you will have a better, easier time to find like the stuff on the ground and go around the side.
Yeah, let me move my thingy so I know where I am.
You are here at the graveyard.
Yep. All right.
They're here.
So we are right here.
Yeah. You're just gonna use your Mega Fall 4 as your token, but we know you're not Mega. So the question is, are you flying over the mountain, or are you flying on the side?
It's like we either go around it, which is long, or we go...
No, over is longer, because it's a very high mountain, but you will have a better view, so better perception is easier, or you will go the
We could go halfway.
You go what?
Halfway.
So
like we could go through a curve.
Sure. Like you maybe get like a quick look when getting to near the mountain, and we never see the top. The top is like completely flat, and it's filled with grass and flowers, like mainly like flowers all around on the top.
Should we move Gary's token too?
Well, Gary should have a new token because he is a. We'll use this for now, but he's already evolved into Gengar. But I'm not gonna say where he is. Well, he's around here-ish. We say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. Yeah. So that's for the same time. So let's go quickly back to Cookie and the NPCs. Yeah, you will probably head off to the mansion unless you see something along the way that catches your eye. You do cross like again, you have to fight the skeleton like big snake, but that's at this point it's like one punching him.
Yeah.
Like
one punch.
Yep. You get. So I'm guessing you're heading off towards the mansion.
Yeah.
He helped you before. Don't forget, the guy also tried to eat your souls before.
Yeah, that's why I've changed into Umbreon.
Do you mention that to like your NPC comrades who haven't been here before?
I will just tell them be careful and don't trust the Chandelure if like.
Yeah, let me check.
Fully, like.
Pokemon.
He might try to.
Is it Chandelure or is it the one after?
You will eat yourself.
Yeah, so there's a Chandelure, and he has got a Butler, which is a Lampant. Like two of those. So yeah, you're heading off towards the building. You're fighting this. I think it was like an Arbok skeleton snake, which was like a pretty big size, almost Onyx, like bigger than Onyx, slightly bigger.
That was an Arbok.
Was it an Arbok?
I think it was an Arbok.
Yeah.
It was one of the snakes. Might have been a Survivor.
Might have been a Survivor. Or maybe it was like a combination between Survivor and. Oh, here's the Onyx. I think I had a picture. Apparently it's not. Yeah, but you fight it again, but I think you were like level. Lower than level 20 when you were there last time, so for this time, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. And like Craig's like, what the hell is down here? Everything. Wait, you said something of him eating your. Like you mentioned, like we should look out for the Chandelure. Like, Craig, you need some more information before we go further. Cookie.
All right, and I will try to calmly explain like the situation, like what we faced last time we were down here.
Let me quickly check if she has a.
Try to not make it sound like a horror story to the Reggie.
Yeah, roll charm.
All right, charm. I'm actually pretty good at charm because 13.
Yeah, that's Scraggy's always a bit nervous and on his toes, so he will get his hammer out. He's like, okay then. But if he takes my soul, it's bad. Okay, let's go.
I will pounce on him.
Yeah. So it did take some time to fight things. So yeah, you guys, Piston and Nate roll. Nate roll focus, Piston roll perception.
Cool. Oh, never mind.
I'm rolling perception. I'm an interesting person. Yes. Yep. As good as I can get it.
So yeah, you're you guys using the strategy, and again, you do find this house. It just takes a little while for you guys to find this house. Cost some time. So yeah, you find this house, and it's in the middle of the rocks. There's just this house built on like a small platform. And you do get traces of Gary being here with your focus.
Guess we should look inside the house. I'll go up and knock on the door.
Do you knock on the door?
Yep.
Nobody answers.
Oh man.
I break down the door.
Yeah, you see this Gengar in Mega Evolution like standing in front of the door when you do this. Like still some
There's a Mega Gengar right there.
Yes.
Oh no.
You're like
Gary?
Nate.
You okay, buddy?
There is no Gary, only Zool.
It's like,
God damn it.
come on, Nate. I know that you know that I'm not okay. They got my parents. Well, they got my father again. At least they already have my mother. And they destroyed my body.
Alright, well.
I can't feel it. I checked. It's not there, and I can't feel the bond I have with it anymore. I think they just destroyed it. I can't go back, Nate.
But you can't go forward, buddy. You know, you're stronger than ever. You're mega evolved.
No, that's bad.
You're destined.
Like,
Kind of cheer him up.
Because
He mega
well, as
evolved
long
because
as
you
out of it, it's fine.
He mega evolved because you knocked the door down and he thought it was enemies. Like, it's not like he's been in this form for the whole time, it's just because you knocked the door down.
Okay, thought he went crazy. It's all good.
So yeah,
then.
at this point when he sees you, he will go back to Gengar.
I will go back to my Aggron form then.
And when you look to the side, you see this light. There's a big spot where light comes from, and if you look, you see this like a fairy made of light, who seems to be sad, sitting there on like a bed.
What's that, Gary? It's a light.
Well, you have seen this before. You have seen his Cleffa. It's like what he got from his being champion. He can summon like his soul to do fighting, which used to be a Cleffa, but now evolved into a Clefairy. But because it's his soul, it's currently also sad. Like you can summon mini Nates, he can summon his soul. He's like, Nate, they have everyone. I thought we were gonna fix this. It's just getting worse, and I always thought there was a limit to what they could do or where it would stop. But they basically killed me now, Gary. They killed me now, Nate. They destroyed my body. They went too far. I don't know where they would stop, if they would stop now.
We can stop them. We have the power.
We
stop
can.
them.
We do. And you can help
Okay,
if you wish.
We can get your parents back. And we'll stop them and we'll free the island. We need your help, though.
If I go with you, Nate, I'm currently not sure anymore if I wouldn't help them to save my parents. They want a chosen champion to open the door, and it's getting more worth it than worth it. There's so many people under control and keeping them hostage. It's maybe better just to give them what they want.
We won't let it come to that. But if it does, we'll figure something out. There's always a way around this. But for now, we need you to stay strong. And we need you to help us. Because without your help, we won't be able to do this. We won't be able to do it on our own.
You know he is some of your people as well, Nate. You do know that, right?
I know, which gives me a reason to fight. And you have a reason to fight as well. We all do. This reason makes us stronger. I'm going to hold out one of my wings in a sort of, come with me.
He grabs your hand and he stands up like a bit more taller. His soul disappears. It's not like it's always there and it goes into him. It's like, okay, Nate. We have to finish this. We can't.
I'm just waiting for that heel turn now.
And
I promise you.
And he's like,
We will.
I don't know. Did you ever, Piston? Did you ever meet him? Because I don't know if he was on the ship. You can say if you didn't. Let's say you didn't.
I don't think
it's like,
so.
With your friend Nate. I'm getting a champion vibe of him. Is he ice, water?
This is Piston, the first champion of air.
I start floating a bit and I say, greetings.
Yeah, Gary goes invisible. And a few seconds later, there's this big tongue going over your back. Let me see if he paralyzes you.
Oh shit! He's trying to paralyze me.
No, he doesn't. It's just a lick. It doesn't damage you. He's like, nice to meet you. It's just a thing that the PC used to do. He always used to lick.
Why?
He licks everyone.
Because he thought it was funny. Yep.
Oh, it's brilliant. I love it.
At this point, no, let's go to the other guys. So you guys are at the mansion. Do you knock on the door?
Yeah, I think so. We're trying to like bargain with this guy.
You knock on the door. The lamp vent opens. It's like, oh, you guys again. The master is not in right now, but do come in.
We'll come in and go. Where is your master?
He had to go on some errand. There's some stuff he needed to do. He said.
Quick out of character question. Might be relevant. He's no longer the champion of darkness, right? He like doesn't have any powers over.
He is still also a chosen champion of darkness. Cookie.
Oh fuck!
I have stated that safely like every time that he made Gary also a chosen champion of darkness. I've always stated this like this.
Okay, Cookie's going to
like there's this sudden clear moment on Cookie's face. Like, oh shit.
Okay, Cookie's going to glare and go, where is he?
He went up. He actually never done that before. But he said it was time. That he can finally get more. I didn't completely understand, to be honest.
Damn it. We need to go find him.
Like, Craig, shouldn't we go to the water sanctuary first. Maybe we need to find out who's the, you know. We're close, probably. Ask Lambent. Do you know anything about the water sanctuary? It's like, it's been some time since someone's been there. Yes, go to, and he points at the back. Go through there.
All right. I'm gonna quick change to Espion and relay a message to Nate.
Roll focus for me.
Yes. Focus.
You're like I said, like mind control on the ground was almost impossible, so I would say standing measure is very hard.
Oh. 16.
16. Like you can say one word to Nate. You can send him one word.
Oh shit.
What is the word?
Okay, I'll need to think on this word because it's like. Oh, one word. Shit. Okay.
There's some tone you can bring over a word. It's not like it's. But yeah, like a word, like one word and a feeling. Like maybe you can give emotion with it. But I'm gonna say.
All right. The Chandelore's name was just Chandelore, right?
You never knew his name, but there was only one Chandelure.
All right. I'll just say like Chandelore, and it's kind of like a betrayal, like. You know that scene from like Star Wars, traitor.
It's like
Oh god, that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to quickly to Nate.
You're supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it.
Let's go to Nate's character. Jesus. Like, Cookie Fit. I'm not gonna say that Nate figures this out like immediately.
But there's something up with Chandelier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's
like,
both Cookie. No, let's both Nate and Gary roll intuition on this. Like Piston doesn't know. Like.
Mm-hmm.
What's my intuition skill? Oh.
Unless you modded anything like, yeah.
No. Nothing. It's a good roll for what I got, but
Yeah, Gary also got that. So yeah, you guys know, you do feel the emotion. Like there's like an oh shit moment, and you're like, okay, we need to hurry towards the gate. You do know, like you know, like the gate is over here. I won't put a cross there for now. On a token layer, like it's over here. So you're heading towards the graveyard and gate. Gary's coming with you. Before you guys leave, however, what's his name? Bobby, he pops out of the back in his ditto forms like,
hello, Bobby.
guys, I know I'm the chosen champion of fire, but I think there's something I need to do. And
I'm like, don't tell me he's gonna heel turn on us now.
What is it, Bobby?
I just need to check something out, and if it's true, then we could save more than we need to. Like, he's like, Bobby's always been confusing. He's never been as clear and straight as he's been. Like, he's always seemed like a crazy person. Like, he couldn't concentrate at all. And there's suddenly
turn it to sand.
There's yeah, exactly. But there's suddenly such focus and clarity on him. It's like, you guys go to the gate, but I need to head to the ship. You just gotta believe me. It's probably more important that I go there.
I trust you, Bobby.
So yeah,
Let
Bobby
not a thing stop you.
goes
You
outside
got
of the door, and he changes into the Ho-Oh you've seen before and heads towards the ship. Because what you didn't know, like, his powers that he got is he can now change into old forms when he wishes.
Mm.
So that's why he can change into the whole.
That's kind of powerful.
Well, I mean, so it can turn into any inanimate object he's been, and then like 2 Pokemon.
Like 2 Pokemon, yeah. That's basically it, yep. Well, you can just say into the subway.
Bostle, go.
Well, basically, you gave him the ability to turn into a Ho-Oh.
Yep.
I think that's only because he like went AFK, so we took over his character.
The only reason.
Well, he did change into the Mega. What was it? Aerodactyl, the Mega Aerodactyl. But also because we took over. So yeah, back to the graveyard. You follow the way the lampent showed, and you come into this garden. And in the back of the garden, there's this this small waterfall, like this small rock where water's falling off from. The water's giving off some light. And it's like the lamp is like, you need to go through there, and then you will be in the water sanctuary. Good luck. And if my master is like, I'm getting from you that my master is doing something bad, take him out. I don't care. Don't hold him.
All right.
He's doing this of his free will. It's not like my control, right?
Mm.
So yeah, you go through the waterfall, all 4 of you, and you get into this. It's a bit like, you know, in Zelda, the fairy
fountain.
Yeah, basically, but it's longer and bigger. But that's the way it looks. Like there's water. There's like this beautiful rock structures. You do see, instead of the Pokemon spirits you saw before in the tunnels, they were more like ghost-like and shadowy. These are more like the Gary souls, like the Pokemon made of light. And there's somebody standing there waiting for you guys. It's a God damn it, what's the name of this Pokemon? Let me quickly check. Because you have seen him before, like very short. I think it's this one. God damn it, Google this, please. Is it like Mamoswine? Is it Mamoswine? Oh yeah, Mamoswine. It's the evolution. Is it the evolution of? Yeah, it's a Mamoswine. You see a Mamoswine made of light. As Greggy goes like, let me check. What was his name? It was like lead. It's not leader. Another word for leader. It wasn't chef.
Yeah, Chief.
Chief. Thanks. I was like, it's not chef. It's like, oh wait, Chief. It's like Chief. It's
Yeah.
like, you. How's Greggy? You guys finally made it. And just to remember, the first time you got to the graveyard, the bad guys had killed 1 Pokemon, which was a Mamoswine, which you saw got buried.
Oh.
Yep.
I was like, this is an elephant graveyard.
That was probably the first inspiration for this place. Probably Elephant Graveyard. Must admit. He's like, you finally made it here. Nice to see you, Cookie. Cindy. Scratch. And who else was with you guys? For myself.
I think that was it for this party.
No. It's Roger. I'm Roger.
Roger. Oh yeah. Okay.
You finally made it here.
Yeah.
All, but just in time. He asked me, follow me. And he's like, you see all these other spiritual Pokemon, you probably see some like Scraggies in his evolutions, like over there. It's like Scraggy has a look, and it's probably like they bow to Scraggy. It's like it's probably his family. Maybe it's like his grandparents, his parents, like, and so on. There's a few like Natus and Zatus as well. and
Hey.
there's like a bunch of different like other Pokemon. You don't see them all. There's some. It's a big like open space. And he tells you. So, at least we have one chosen champion here, Roger. Do you guys know how the chosen champions are chosen?
Trying to remember if it's like out of character or in character, if I do or not.
You do know how the others were chosen, as in Gengar. No, not even. The only you actually do really know is Piston, because he was just at the Hobos.
Yeah.
It's like, and for Gary, it was a bit unclear as well why they did it to him. It's like this. He's like the spirits choose, and we choose someone we feel like one. First of all, who needs it, who's needed, and who's good inside. So we choose people who need it and has something to fight for. And while he's walking, you do see some spirits like souls of humans as well. So you know you've it's like you're going further back in time. Like first you see the recently deceased, and then go back to the oldest of deceased. It's good that you. So we chose 5 of them. Of course, we chose Gary. We asked the Medicham. We saw he's in need, but it was later on when we already chosen the other 4. So we sent the Medicham to make him a second chosen champion of darkness. But we don't know. We put him into a dangerous situation. His body is not hearing, and we do feel guilty about this. And like you see some Clefairies as well to the side. Not his parents, by the way. So you don't see his parents' ghosts. You don't see his spirit because it's with him.
Yeah.
And he's like, so that's why we chose him. We chose Roger. Roger was meant to be the guardian of the fire sanctuary after his father died, but he was struck. He was attacked by this Aerodactyl, and we knew he wanted to come back and fight for his place, which was his from his family. So that's why we made him the chosen champion of ice. Since at the moment he was covered in ice, they're not going to get into that. We chose Nate because his town was attacked, and these humans and him, they used to be from this island as well, and it has been taken from him as well. So he's fighting for his city. For the so he became electric. Who else we got? For ice is for first. Roger is of the ice champion. So for fire, that's an interesting one. We chose Bobby. Bobby's not from here, but he forgot where he was from. He couldn't remind him where he's from, and he became an outsider. But he used to be a very strong soldier, and we thought he could be that again. And we've seen him fighting, and we're still sure of our decision that we made the correct one. And then of course the water one, and he gets to this like big fountain, like, and there's some water, and inside the water you see a Mega Slowbro. But it's not only the Mega Slowbro, but he also has the Slow King head and the Slowbro. Like, he has got 3 shoulders. He's got the one on his tail, the one on his head, and one from the Mega.
There's a shoulder on another shoulder, and then there's just a shoulder on his head.
Well, in Mega Evolution, his tail was still free, so he could.
Like a little bit of his tail.
Yeah.
Like he's just biting the nub. He's like biting the tail end. It's just like I want to bite this thing too.
Hello, Guardian. The water champion's fine. The chosen champion of water is finally here. Because we chose you, Cookie. Because you have also humans you need to protect. And you were in the middle of the sea when we chose you. You were in danger as well. That's why we chose you. You have something to fight for. And we wanted to protect you. And at this point, there's like a moment we look at like all the faces of you guys, and we swap back to the other guys still flying over the mountain, heading towards the gate. So Bobby has flown off. Let's again roll for you guys an intuition check. I would say higher than 10, and you guys would have figured it out by now.
Hey. I figured. Do I figure it out?
Well, you guys share some information. Probably it's like, you know what the bad guys want and what this feed. Like, you know, like, okay, somebody is gonna open the gate. Like that was like you guys figured it out while flying. You were like, well, like maybe you guys like it has to be the chosen champion of water, right? It's like, you're going through all of them, and it's like you came to the same conclusion as Cookie maybe did, or you asked the same questions, like, you know, like, is the Chandler still alive? Wouldn't that make him still the chosen champion of darkness? Did he ever mention like, you know, actually passing it on? And at that moment, like Nate and Gary look at each other like, oh shit.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
We gotta go, dude.
So yeah,
we gotta go.
So you're figuring it out. Let's see. You don't see anybody along the way. Well, what you do see, however, you see some like, it's not ghost Pokemon, but you see some like shadowy spirits in human form on the top of the mountain and the flowers. It looks like they have like swords and like pistols, and they're just at this point they're just trashing the flowers, and the flowers around them are slowly like dying.
Not my petunias.
And like especially one of them, the one in front, like especially Nate gets like a real bad like darkness vibe from him.
Uh-oh. See, I do want to go down and investigate, but we are on a strict time limit here.
Yep. So yeah, you head off towards the gate. Back to over Cookie. Like, Cookie, how do you how do you like for you, did you figure it out? And you probably figured it out, right, in advance.
I mean, out of character, yes, but
I think like when he was talking, like Cookie would also be like, there was like maybe like 2 minutes before you probably like figured it out. I would say like even Cookie, there were so much hints at this point.
Yeah.
He's like, so yeah, and the Slowking, like, well, it's like a mega Slowking at this point. He like gets out of the water and he touches your forehead. Welcome, Cookie. Finally here. But there's unfortunately enough, there's not much time to prepare you here. The final battle is coming soon.
Yes.
And
I think.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think one of the champions of darkness has betrayed us.
Yes. He took the position so he could get souls and eat for the rest of his life. But he didn't know he would have Gallons. Like, that's what I promised him. You can stay on the island. Because first all the spirits on the island were running amok. the souls and the spirits, especially like they summoned him when the dark pirate spirits, because the pirates were destroyed when the magic, but their spirits lived on and kept making trouble. It was like we asked him to be the chosen champion of darkness to keep this intact, but he didn't know he would have to stay in that mansion for the rest of his life. But now he got a better deal. Get more souls, more shadows, but don't get stuck underneath. So yeah, I'll get you guys an item for getting to the water sanctuary next time. But because you're the chosen champion of water, you will now get every Eevee form.
Ooh, even the stuff from Do Marie Dream of Electric Sheep?
No, not those.
Okay.
So
we just have to clarify with every Eevee form. Like.
Yeah, sure, but I think you were missing 2 of them. You had Leafeon, you still need it, and
Sylveon.
Sylveon, yeah. You get those 2.
Yeah.
And be prepared for the final battle that you'll get. At some point, you will get like 2 of you or 3 of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, oh, good. I need to clear up 2. I need to fill out 2 more sheets.
So yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen in the final fight. Like, what I'm gonna give you all like I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade all the items. We'll see. I'll give you a new item. I give you guys some upgrades for next time. And then we'll probably head to the final battle, since Callum is not here next week. We'll have to look, or we do like still an in-between session without him, or I'm not gonna do the final battle without Callum, since he's still gonna be here for 1 session. Yeah, maybe we'll do like a short one for you until you get to the actual final point, because there's some stuff in between, and we can do that. And I think that's where we'll stop for here for now, at least.
All right.
See you.